said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that... The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense will take the field first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Looking for a man. It's Walters. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air on second down. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
He wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Off play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bruins offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a sun.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Hunt is on its way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Here comes the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Daly. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Walters. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Grabbed behind the line, it's Roy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over Colorado. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Ramsey. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They're going back to the ground. At the 45 on his way. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. out of the shotgun. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Punt is in the air. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give on the inside. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Walters. He's got his man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Booker. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Second down coming up. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Booker. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got his man on the outside. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Pulls it in. It's Rourke.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Willingham. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They'll try the run. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They'll run the screen. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, what a move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. To the air on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got a man. It's Ramsey. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bruins will call on their punt team. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Just enough time to get off one more snap. To the air, it's Walters. Makes the catch, it's Booker. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. Runs through a tackle. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds the tight end. Makes the stop at the 32, and he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the ground with the back. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ramsey. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The give to the tailback. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Walters. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. A strike downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not quick underneath, find him, they'll make those contested catches.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To throw, it's Walters. Into the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Ramsey. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Got the quick pass. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Walters. Grab near the sticks. It's Booker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Booker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Buckeyes are on the move. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Texas Tech is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Red Raiders offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up by 15 over Colorado. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money.
Man, I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And the Bruins are threatening on first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're working that left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second and goal.
Lost a fire on second down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Brings up fourth and goal.
They just keep firing. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. Fit it in the window for the score.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be a...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. From the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ramsey. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.